I've been thinking of this theory that I can make a giant...
He's dangerous when he thinks.
giant flower. So can I make a flower of one single rose this big? I'm telling Jessica and Danny my plan for this big flower cake. They're looking at me like I'm off my rocker, out of my mind, like crazy lunatic. And more than normal. I could either be brilliant and a genius, or it could be I fail miserably.
How big is big enough for your flower?
That I don't know yet. You know, some say there is a very fine line between madman and genius. You think I'm crazy, Danny?
Yes.
You know what? You gotta be a little crazy. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's okay. So I'm thinking this is my cone, right? And I'm gonna build my petals off of it.
Be a little too flimsy.
No.
No?
No. Unless I do it, I'm not gonna see if it's gonna work. So my theory for this flower cake is to make like a cone out of cake. I think I got my shape down.
Each one is a petal?
That part I haven't thought out yet, how I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna ice this boy up and then start to wrap modeling chocolate petals. Let me see this. Stay. I'm starting to wrap it, and I'm going around, and I'm tucking it in. I'm the papa. Okay, now listen, this is gonna go in. It's gonna interlock. There's a lot of variables when you start making a giant flower. Keep it going. On a real rose, the petals are all the same size, and they all meet up at the top. The first 15 petals looked awesome. We're getting there. Then we started adding more petals.
Hey, it looks pretty like a big flower so far. Or a cabbage.
The bigger you go, the heavier and clunkier the modeling chocolate petals are gonna be. On this, the outer petals weren't as tall, and they were flopping over almost like a teepee. Give me a good saw knife. For a minute, I forgot the cardinal rule of flower placement. Always angle a flower so that it looks at the client. If you just lay it flat on top, you know, people are not gonna really appreciate all those petals.
It's heavy.
I sawed right through that cake to make it shorter so that everything would be in proportion.
Look at this guy, can't even lift a flower.
Now I'm gonna cut a wedge out of it, tip it up, and stick a wedge behind it. Give me the knife. So that the flower shoots at you. Pull.
Aha, I see now.
I'm gonna lift it and then stick it under. Once I tilted this cake about 20 degrees, I'm looking into it and I'm really starting to like it. Okay, much better. Could you give me the airbrush? I'm layering on some pink and some shiny pearl to give this flower some depth. It's looking like a rose, baby.
Should have got it right the first time.
The truth of the matter is when you do a cake that you never did before, that's how you get better. You can't be afraid to try something crazy, because as long as you put your heart into it and you try your best, you can't ever do wrong. Do you like it, Dave?
It looks nice.
All right, good.
From on top of you, it looks nice.
Good job. What do we learn from this? When there's a will, there's a way.
I like it.